Hi, welcome to episode 2 of my Master Mode Bard playthrough. If you haven't, go check out part 1 before watching this one. Thanks. Let's hop straight into the video. We are now in hard mode, and that means there is a ton of stuff I need to do. The first thing I decided to do was to get my first pair of wings, which I would be going for the frozen wings. All I had to do was kill ice golems for the ice feathers, but the enemies were too strong, so I quickly gave up on that expedition. I did some research and found out that I could get a new weapon from the Frost Legion event, so I spawned them in and proceeded to die what felt like many thousands of times, even after obtaining the Snowstorm Banjo, which was the weapon I wanted. If dying a million times wasn't enough, a blood moon decided to show up toward the end of the event. Great. Could it get any worse? Yeah, boy. I finally took down the Frost Legion, and now it was time to try and farm some Souls of Light to get the next armor set, which is the Marching Band armor. To no one's surprise, I died again. Hello, wizard. Apparently not hello, wizard, because I died. I still could not kill anything properly. It was looking pretty grim. I did some more research and found that I could obtain a good weapon, the Shadow Flame Horn, from the Goblin Army event, from killing the Goblin Summoner. Easy peasy. It took the entire Goblin Army event to kill one Goblin Summoner, and guess what? It didn't drop the Shadow Flame Warhorn. Just to rub it in, the world decided, here's a Blood Moon again. Is it a Blood Moon again? When that happened? When did that happen? I can't cancel it, because the guy died that lets me cancel it. So I get bombarded with bloody weirdo dogs that have way too much health and that basically one-tap me. Thank you, game. It continued much like this for quite a while, dying endlessly to the strong hard mode enemies. I then figured out that there was a weapon I could have crafted all along, the Mithril Melodica. This, paired with the epic mouthpiece accessory which grants homing to wind instruments, was so much better than everything else. Along with this, I also increased my max inspiration again, so my max was now 30 instead of 20. This helped me get the Marching Band armor, and I was basically all kitted out now. I decided that I wanted the kazoo, because who wouldn't want a kazoo? To obtain this weapon, I had to fight the Fallen Beholder in the underworld, which upon his demise, the party girl would sell the kazoo. Never mind, that's too hard. Since some enemy dropped the Skeletron Prime summon, I decided to fight him and see what would happen. Let's just say it didn't go well, and in the midst of the fight, pirates began invading. Can I do one thing in this game in peace, please? As did the other events, this event absolutely wrecked me. But I did end up managing to kill the Flying Dutchman, which took the entire event to do. I decided that I would fight the Fallen Beholder again, because I really want that kazoo. And after a couple tries, stupid little face died. Now I can buy the kazoo from the party girl. What? Where is she? Why don't I have the party girl? I have more than 14 NPCs. Hello? Distraught, I headed back to the Underground Hallow and Corruption to grind souls for the other 2 boss summons. Once I had crafted the summons, I tried the twins. Nope, not even close. I still needed better gear. I crafted up some new accessories that all significantly boosted my symphonic damage, and bought some more potions, including some new ones that Thorium added, which included a potion for a crazy dash, as well as some other bard related buffs. What the frick? That's fast. Since I had actually killed the goblin summoner earlier, the deviants sold the summon for it, so I summoned them in and brutally murdered them as revenge for the pain they caused me earlier. Sadly, I didn't get to kill that many, because it dropped the Shadowflame Warhorn. With this weapon, I was now ready for the twins. I know how to win. More potions! I need a bigger arena. It's okay, I got this. Huh? Turns out, by changing the time right as I summoned them in, Retinazer despawned, leaving just Spasmatism, which I ended up killing easily. Next on the list was the Destroyer, which I was pretty confident about, because the Shadowflame Warhorn had a lot of PS and did a ton of damage. God damn it. Pretty close. With better reforges, this could be easy peasy. Now that leaves Skeletron Prime. Yes, all 3 mech bosses are down. Time for some upgrades. I now had Cyberpunk Armor, the Midnight Base Booster, and the Prime's Roar. I figured that with the help of these insane weapons, I could easily take down Plantera. So off to the jungle I go, where I made my arena, crafted the Plantera summon, and took a shot at Plantera. The Midnight Base Booster combined with the 10% damage buff from the Prime's Roar absolutely decimated Plantera's health, but my tiny arena was where I was doomed to fail. I tried again with the same setup and got so close. I decided to make a larger arena and took on Plantera again. Plantera was down, and it dropped a really good weapon, the Vuvuzela. This weapon did a lot of damage. It was now time for another armor upgrade, so I crafted the Ornate armor set, again boosting my symphonic damage and defense. Since Plantera was defeated, I now had access to the jungle temple, and with that came the final materials to max out my inspiration. So I began robbing the lizard people of their precious belongings. However, I soon realized that I was lazy and decided to just fight Golem instead. Vuvuzela did insane damage and easily took out Golem, even despite this tiny joke of a Golem arena. My musical talent was unmatched, and thus I decided to go straight for the Lunatic Cultist next. However, to my dismay, I somehow managed to hit the wrong Lunatic Cultist with a homing weapon, causing the Phantasm Dragon to spawn. This happened not only once, but twice, spawning in the Ancient Vision. How am I this garbage? I decided to go and get the next armor set, which again, could be crafted at the same point as my current armor set. Why do they keep doing this to me? Anyways, I crafted up Maestro armor after some painful grinding in the dungeon. I then attempted the Lunatic Cultists again. All was going well. I just needed to hit the right God damn! Maybe I needed a different weapon. I had my eyes set on the Cadaver's Cornet, which was dropped from the Lich. I headed over to the strange graveyard on the opposite side of the dungeon and offered some pumpkins to the shrine. Oh no, a boss! Who could have predicted this? Lich got taken down, easy peasy, and I now had the Cadaver's Cornet. As I was just chilling around the dungeon area, a Martian probe spotted me. I don't want to do a Martian invasion, I'll just kill you. Come back! No, what? No! Crap. I guess I have to fight these idiots then. Not only did I not want to fight these guys, I couldn't even get a single kill on the Martian UFO thing. After suffering immensely, I took one more try at the Lunatic Cultists. Lunatic Cultists down. Celestial Pillars now invading. The Lunatic Cultists dropped the Ancient Manipulator, which allowed me to craft a new crafting material, a conglomeration of every metal bar in the game, the Terrarium core. With this new material, I crafted the Terrarium Auto Harp, which was a nice upgrade. Now with this better gear, I decided it was finally time to max out my inspiration. So back to the Jungle Temple I went to further eradicate the lizard people for inspiration. With max inspiration, all that's left was the celestial pillars. After trying all 4 pillars, I decided that they are all too hard, so I went for the solar pillar first. This was not a good idea, for I died way too many times to count, but I did end up taking down the pillar eventually. This not only dropped solar fragments, but 3 different fragments from the Thorium mod. The one I was interested in was the shooting star fragment. This allowed me to craft 2 new weapons, the shooting star blast guitar and the sound sage's lament. The guitar looked cooler, so I crafted that one first, as I didn't have enough for both. Whoa. This weapon, while it was much better than the Terrarium auto harp, still wasn't enough for me to not constantly die to the pillar enemies. Nevertheless, I took the Stardust pillar down next, and with that I was now able to craft the Sound Sage's Lament. This was the better weapon. It decimated everything with homing laser thingies. The Vortex pillar was a piece of cake with this new weapon, leaving just 1 pillar left. Before I could take that on, I wanted to prepare for the Moonlord fight. I built a bridge across the entire world and also upgraded my Terraspark boots into the Terrarium particle sprinters. After some last minute reforging, I decided it was now time to destroy the Nebula pillar, and try and kill the Moonlord, the second last boss of the game. The Nebula pillar was now gone, and now all I had to do was wait. Hurry up, bro. That's incredibly broken. Oh my, what an intense fight this is. Frick. Okay, this weapon does way too much damage. I just need to not die this time. Sick! The Moonlord is gone, and I had finally conquered Thorium. But wait, there's one more boss. The Primordials, the last boss. The final challenge before I can truly become Terraria's best musician. I upgraded my armor to the Shooting Star armor, and changed my particle sprinters for the Celestial Starboard. I was ready. I crafted the Doomsayer's coin, and summoned in the Primordials. No, dude. No. Again, I did a lot of damage, but I also took a lot of damage as well. It took many more attempts, but nice. I finally took them down, and I was now crowned Terraria's best musician. and I had access to the instruments only the best of the best could use. Well, that's all from me for now. See you in the next video, dummies. Subscribe!